So we breathe within, down into the body, allowing the body to simply let go. And we move ever more deeply within, experiencing our innermost being, experiencing the self. And the I Am presence descends from above, raising our consciousness, expanding the consciousness. We feel, we experience more of myself, who I am. And that experience is beyond the physical, separate from the physical. And in a higher awareness, I know myself as a being within a physical body, a being of consciousness inhabiting a body. And yet I also know that this body is not who I am. And from that more detached position, it becomes easier to give love, consideration to the physical body, appreciating it for allowing me, myself, to have an experience on the earth plane, to experience physicality. So I continue to surrender to the pulse of light which flows through me. As I surrender to that pulse of light, I enter into the divine flow. And I feel the flow of the divine moving through me, unhindered, always in motion, always in flow. And as I increase my attention, my focus upon this divine flow, so more and more divine light is able to enter into my being, my physical body, and every cell, as I fill with the divine in me, my divine self. And as I allow this flow through my entire physicality and aura, my foundation, my pelvic area, fills with energy, with life, with light. And I become aware that from Gaia's core I am receiving huge energy. Her Kundalini, her ascension energy, is also rising upwards through me. And as I merge into these energies, my heart continues to open. I feel my oneness with Mother Earth. And we can appreciate, have gratitude for our experience here, working together, blending our energies raising each other's frequency as we relax into divine love. And we begin to feel comfortable. Fear drifts away, and I no longer resist my presence, my I am presence, and the presence of this aspect of my soul upon the earth. And yet I have a calling to the higher realms. This calling comes from the fact that as yet I have not been able to fully integrate my fifth dimensional self into my third dimensional aspect. For they have not come together yet. And it seems that my home is in another realm, another dimension that I wish to go to. And yet, as I enter inwards into my high heart, into my true self, I discover that all lies within, and there is nowhere else that I need to go or to look to be whole within this physical experience. So we continue to be present to oneself, to the flow of spirit, and to the energies within this room. As we ask the Arcturians, please, to activate for us their crystal temple. It's not so much that you experience the temple outside of you. You experience it more within you, deep within you. So the structures of light, the frequencies they bring, the colours, the geometries which fill the room need to be experienced at the deepest level of your being. Allow them in. The many Arcturians that are here for us bring you their frequency of love, of peace, of comfort. And as you allow their energies gently into your aura, you may invite them into every cell of your body and the deepest places within your being, for they are in oneness with you and welcome the opportunity to be able to merge with you. And their blue light allows your aura becomes one with you. And as you surrender to it, as you resonate with it, you become lighter and freer, clearer and higher in your frequency. You become so light, you feel you are floating, that you can levitate, and you find yourself beginning to move upwards. You sense the blue corridor of light that has been placed around you and around our circle. And you rise and rise and rise up into this blue corridor. Through your third eye, you see the Arcturian starship Athena, and that Athena is there waiting for you. Through your third eye, all together, we project our consciousness to Athena and arrive immediately. As you are greeted, take a few moments to adjust to the frequency here, to the consciousness of Athena. Feel worthy to be there. Value yourself. You have a right to be here. Do not experience yourself as being less than. Your frequency is ever rising while you are here. And you see or sense or feel the greetings, the Arcturians that are there to help you. We are all together in a healing room, surrounded in soft blue light. We relax into the heart. Allow our hearts to become soft and gentle. And any pain which lies within, we allow it to flow. No need to block it, to resist it, feel ashamed of it, for within us we all have a small wounded child who through its sensitivities has been hurt. So today on Athena, Athena will work with us through her love, her light, her holographic energy to assist this wounded child to receive healing understanding, love and compassion that all this little child has endured. So there's nothing for you and this little child to do now except to receive unconditional love, compassion, and understanding. So this little child pours out its heart in the loving embrace. Even its adult self has never accepted it, loved it, listened to it. For the first time now, this small child is receiving all the love that its broken heart has longed for. As an adult, remember how a wounded, mistreated animal, like a dog, immediately responds when it is offered love. Can you, in this wonderful healing chamber, release your block to love? Let the fear drift away. Allow love in. For all the beauty lies within an open heart, a life of joy, happiness, beautiful creation, infinite love. It's there, waiting for you to open to it. As your child within receives our love and is healed, the past can disappear from your memory. You can simply be within this beautiful now, within this infinite presence, bathed in higher love, receiving compassion, no longer separated through a closed heart. You open your heart to the Arcturians who are working with you and to each other in the circle. And as your frequency rises, we bring you to unconditional love and compassion, unattached, neutral, transcending the suffering of the lower worlds. So much love, so much compassion flows through you. Freed from your pain and suffering, filled with unconditional love and compassion, a great desire arises in you to be of service and to free others, assisting them to free themselves from their past, their pain, their suffering. And you feel within your heart joy as you continue to rise ever higher towards the highest dimensions of self that you are able to rise to. Your consciousness has expanded considerably. You experience your presence within a higher dimensional realm. And from this highest place, you are able to look down upon the third dimension with total detachment as you shine your light upon the world below. So remain a little time in this place until we return. But when you return, you bring this place with you, for you know now it really is not a place, simply a frequency. That all dimensions are not disconnected, but interwoven. So free from worries now, free from anxieties, we prepare together to leave Athena. Henioa will guide us down through the blue corridor. We step out into the corridor and gently descend. Down through the corridor and into our physical bodies, perfectly aligned, bringing the fifth dimension into the third, in joy, in oneness, connected to the earth, to Gaia's heart and soul. And we bring to the earth plane the beauty of life. And when we feel ready, we open our eyes, fully present within the physical, upon the earth, bringing our light, our joy, our love into the human self. And the body receives it with great delight.